Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today we are going to open this Bargain Bead Box. This is for the month of April 2021. So, if you don't know about this, it's $17.95 a month. That includes shipping, and that's for the US. I don't know about other countries or not, but you can click on the website and they should have any FAQs that you may need. Okay, without any further ado, let's open her up. Okay. Everything's in there. We have our letter. Let's fold this up. All right. So our letter says Vintage Violet. That is our theme for this month. It says the antique bronze and rich purple tones combine to create a vintage-inspired palette with faceted amethyst, purple quartz, a full strand of freshwater pearls, and a variety of crystal and glass accents. Also included are shell pearls, high-quality simulated pearls made from layers of mother of pearl. I don't actually know how to pronounce this, so correct me because I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to say nacre. But we'll see. Here is our list of everything that's included in here. We have 20 items this month. It says that the approximate retail value for this shipment is $68. So that's a pretty awesome deal for $17.95 a month. I want to say that the metal that's in here is generally lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. Not all of it, but you know, for people that have metal allergies and such, or metal sensitivity. All right, so we'll open this up. Apologize for the noise. Okay. So there we have it. Pretty purple. I'll go ahead and empty the contents of this bag, and we can go through them one by one. Okay, number one is a 23 by 35 millimeter chandelier focal. And it says this is made of a pewter alloy with antique bronze finish. Oh, there we go. See that? That's pretty. You can attach it here to a chain or whatever else you want to, and these loops down here so that you can attach more beads. You can do it with wire. You can wire wrap it, or even with jump rings, or even thread. If you want to just thread like a strand of beads on it, you could do that if the thread is strong enough. This is not double-sided, but that's okay. I mean, if you're wearing it as a necklace, it shouldn't spin around too much on you if it's hung by here, so that's all right. It's pretty. I like to think about what you can do with things like these. Okay, number 2 says it is a 40mm floral patterned coin pendant. There we go. It's also one-sided, which is, that's fine, because that's pretty. Look at the pattern on that. Very different. I like the uniqueness of that. If you work with clay or anything, you could probably even use this to put an imprint in the clay. I don't know. I don't actually work with clay, but I think that might work. Number 3, approximate 7.5-inch strand of 8mm quartz round beads in lilac. So that would be this one here. Take these out. That is such a pretty color. It's kind of a milky color. Quartz is a gemstone. This is dyed. And doesn't say it's heat treated, but it is dyed. But that's okay. You can see a little bit of variation in the shading in it, which is, you know, pretty much what you get with gemstones. And I like that. I like the variation in shades and colors with the gemstones. Okay. Number 4 is 1 meter of 5x3mm steel oval jewelry chain. I'm not going to take it all out, but you can see that. See, if I put it on my finger, you can see the actual size of the links. It's pretty. I like that they always, I think one time I didn't get chain with this, but other than that, pretty much they always send chain. And I appreciate that a lot. Okay, number 5. 3 sets of 21mm brass oval box clasps in antique bronze finish. Well, that's cool. I like using box clasps sometimes, but usually this subscription sends toggle clasps. So how that works is the loop on this end attaches to the end of your chain or a jump ring, and this one attaches to the other side. And let's see, hopefully I get this right and don't make myself look stupid. Okay. I would say you slide it in there, but the end is closed. So it's maybe slightly different from other ones I have used. That's not right either. Well, you know what? If I figure it out, I'll let you know. If you figure it out first, let me know. So, there's that. I like getting the clasps with this subscription also. you know, I ended up having quite a big stash of clasps, but I don't actually use toggle clasps real often. And I ended up buying a whole mess of lobster claw clasps in different sizes or different shades, because I tend to use those a lot more often. Oh, but anyways, number 6 is 4 pieces of 22 by 19 millimeter swirled link chandelier. That's this here. Those are cool. Oh, I like those. And you can, it's got a loop on both ends here, so really you could decide, double-sided also, but anyways, you can decide whether you would want it to hang like this, or even as a connector in a bracelet or a necklace, and just connect with jump rings through here on the sides. Those are cute. I like those. There we go. That was our number 6. Number 7 is 10 pieces of 14 millimeter filigree medallion findings. That is number 7. No, right here. That's these here. Oh, those are looking pretty nice too. Oh yeah. They've got tiny little holes to connect through these, so you would need a super small gauge of wire to fit through there. You could use, you know, maybe use a thin needle and thread through there, but I don't think threading these would be a good idea, because I think you would cut your thread. You could maybe glue them onto something. Maybe if you're into bead embroidery, that would work. You know, glue it onto your bead backing like this, and then bead around it, and then you could put them in, you know, different patterns or whatever. That would work. I'm interested to see what you think of these, and what you come up with to do with them. Let's see, number 8 is 10 grams of 6 by 5 millimeter round spacer beads. So that's these here. Oh, those are cute. They're not just plain spacer beads. Set this back down. If you can see this, there's a line down the middle, like where they were fused together or something, but there is a pattern to these. That's nice. I like those. I mean, plain Jane spacer beads are still a good thing to have, because, you know, you need them at some point. Let's see. Number 9 is 5 grams of 20 gauge 6 millimeter steel jump rings. So that's these. They look pretty decent. They look like they're even cut and everything. So I'm not going to take these out of the bag. They're jump rings, so you know what those look like. Okay. Number 10 is a 16 inch strand of 3 by 2 millimeter crystal rondelle beads in vintage mix. They have been sending quite a few of the smaller beads lately, and I appreciate that greatly, because I use way more of the smaller beads than I do the larger beads. Like an 8mm is generally about my limit. But so these are fantastic. These are what, 3x2? Different colors. I like that. Those are very, very nice. You can see the sparkle on those. Very long strand too. 16-inch strand. The way that these are colored, they almost look like gemstones, but it says that they're crystal. So I really like the variation in that. Okay, number 11 is a 30mm purple quartz donut pendant. So that is this here. Oh, that deep purple. I'm gonna take this out so you can see it. Look at that. You can see almost some dark blues in there, or like dark, maybe like an indigo or a violet, you know, like a dark violet. And this almost, I know it says that it's purple quartz, yeah. So this is almost like a magenta or something, and then with the darker blue through it. That's very, the color of that is just gorgeous. 11. Number 12. It says approximately 7.5-inch strand of 8mm shell pearl man-made beads in violet. Oh, they're coming off the string on me. Ah, yeah. I'm not going to hold them up because I'm going to lose them all, but these have a pretty decent weight to them. And you can see the hole there. I mean, even though these are man-made, the holes look to be tiny like regular pearls. That color, that's pretty. I think they definitely have a little more weight than regular pearls do, but that is just fine. Oh, number 13 is 2 pieces of 33x30mm bumpy floral medallion pendant. That is right here. The back of it almost reminds me of a shield. Here's the front of it. Those are cute. And you have 2 of them, so you can make earrings. If you like earrings on the larger side, those would be super cute, I think. Maybe stick them together. You could glue them because they go together pretty evenly. So you could glue those. I like those. I like the pendants and the chandelier focals that they sent this month. Number 14 is a 14-inch strand of approximately 6 to 8mm freshwater pearl rice beads. So that is this right here. And I'll attempt to take them out. Hopefully they won't fall off of the string too. Oh, there we go. That's good. They're tied together. No, they're not. Well, anyways. So that is a 14-inch strand of freshwater pearls. Love those. I love the striations and these little bumpy lines and the color play on these, and how you can just tell that this is how they are. This is how they came out of the oyster or whatever. Very pretty. I like those. Very classic, regular old freshwater pearls. Number 15 is 20 pieces of 7mm 6-petal bumpy bead cap. That is here. They're pretty small. They're pretty and they're cute, just they're tiny. You see those okay? There we go. Okay. Number 16 is a 10-piece stud earrings, brass head with a stainless steel shank. Oh, you don't get these very often. I have a lot of, you know, fish hook ear wires and hoops and stuff like that, but I don't have a whole lot of studs. Those are nice. They're just a regular ball on the end with a loop so that you can hang whatever you want to hang on there. And there's 10 of these, so that makes 5 pairs. Let's see, 17. 10 pieces of 14.5 by 8mm butterfly pressed glass beads in light violet. So that's these here. Very springy, I like that. You can see these. I know against my hand, they're kind of harder to see. I'll put them against the paper there. You see that better? Very pretty. The hole goes right down the middle of the body for the butterfly. So those would work good for earrings or something you'd put on like a head pin. I'll come up with something for these. 17. 18 is 20 pieces of 30mm brass ball head pin. And it's a 23 gauge. Those are tiny. I mean, I like them and I will most definitely find a use for them, but wow, those are small. Can you see those? There we go. Just ball head pins. So number 19 is a 10-piece strand of 10mm crystal coin beads in slate peacock. Those are gorgeous. You see the sparkle on those? I guess I don't really understand why they call these coin beads though, because the coin beads that I've always seen are kind of flat on both sides, like they're round, you know, like a coin, but they're flat on 2 sides. I mean, I guess these are kind of flat, but I wouldn't call these coin beads necessarily. Those are pretty though. That is number 19. And number 20 is a 7-inch strand of natural amethyst 4mm finely faceted round beads. More small beads. I love the small ones. And these are just stunning. Let's see these. The different variations in the color itself. You can see that they're faceted. You can see the my light kind of shining around on them, bouncing off of there. Those are beautiful, and I love amethyst. I love purple, really. And you know what? So does my daughter. So she may be getting something out of this. All right. Well, that is all we have for April 2021's Bargain Bead Box. I am glad that you watched my video, and I hope that you visit me next time. And until then, bye.